Good morning. It is Tuesday morning, December the 19th. Welcome to my desk. While I get set up here, I hope that you all are having the start of a nice Christmas week. I have things to show you, lots of things to show you. I've been kind of offline for a while. Let me get set up here. On my tablet so that I can welcome folks in and chat with them. I'm okay health-wise. I'm taking care of myself. But I get really tired, and that's why I haven't been streaming the last week or so. I've been really, I just say, I can't go do it. Oh, it's horrible. Let's see, let's go to my channel, and we got one person out there, it says, and who would that be? Let me get in here. Have they said hello to me yet? My tablet's kind of slow. Oh, there's more than one. There's Arlene. Hi, Arlene. Good morning, Arlene. Hi, Leah. Good morning, Leah. Good morning, ladies. It's good to see you. Let's get out of top chat and go to live chat. Okay, so I've kind of lots to show you. I'm not sure where to start. I have happy mail to share. I was out and about yesterday. I did not get everything done. I got tired and came home. But it was getting late. I don't know. I don't get as much done when I go out. I still need to go to the bank. I need to go to the post office. I have things I need to do, but I didn't get it all done. It was coming on 5 o'clock, and I'm going home. I'm going home. And you guys, I left at 10 in the morning, and I usually get a lot more done. I don't know. I guess I shopped a lot. I went out and I cheated and got me a Jimmy John's sandwich. I like their Italian subs. Oh, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. And if you're up in the balcony listening in, good morning to you. If you can, come on in and say hello. But if you're still kind of sleepy or whatever, I understand, because I go up in the balcony a lot. So, I went to the thrift store. I've got happy to mail to share, but let me share with you. I'm still working in my first signature. I hope to get more done in this. I've been working on my tatting. I made 2 snowflakes. I was not happy with the first one because I didn't think it laid very flat. And that would be this. And if you could see this close up, maybe I'll hold it up close so you can see it. And Leah might understand this. This is a pattern that came from the online tatting class library. And I can't remember who designed it, but it is not my pattern. It came from there. But I did not turn, this is called a clover, and it did not turn these right. As you can see, this one goes under and this one goes over, and they should both face the same way. And to tell you the truth, I did not even pay attention when I did this. See, this one's kind of the same way. It really does not affect the snowflake. I mean, it's still a pretty snowflake, but a tatting person would go, oh, okay, well, all right. So on the second one, I concentrated more, and you can see these are mostly pointing the same way, and they're not going over and under. But I got to the last one, which I think is this one. Yeah. Now, you'll see these, well, no. Well, I guess I did it right. I was thinking I did one of these wrong, but I guess it is right. So I made 2 snowflakes, and they'll go in my tatting journal. I'm not planning on any giveaways because, well, I'm so backed up. So I wanted to show you those. they'll go in my tatting journal. And I've been slow stitching. Now I have some links I want to share with you. I found this lady on my other account and I emailed my links to her channel. And let me go into my email here and pick out her links. Let's see, did I give her channel name? I don't think I did. She's Cloth Tales, K3N Cloth Tales. And let's just grab this first link, which I believe, let's open it first. Let's copy the URL and open it, and then I'll put it in mine. No, this is her channel. Let me go out to my channel here, my live, and turn the sound down, and come into chat, and I want to pin this channel. Skip that. Hi, Teresa. Good morning, Teresa. She says, hi, balcony people. All right. So, I want to pin let's see, I think it's K3N Cloth Tales. I'm just going to put Cloth Tales. I think it's Cloth O-T-H. Let me go look. C-L-O K3N Cloth Tales. And I'll give you that link. I want to pin it. And, oh, I'm not in my... Let me get out of this and come back into my channel. My account. I don't want to use this account. This account that I'm in now, I use for reading news and things that really I don't want to share with not that I don't want to, but it's not art related. So I try to stay away from that channel when I'm sharing stuff, just because it kind of clutters things up. Let me come in as me. Yeah. And K3N CLOTH TALES. I think that's her channel name. And of course it always gives me a period when I'll get there, hold on. And let me paste this. There we go. Ooh, Arlene said it's cold there. 23. She can't get warm. You're going to have to crawl under a quilt. So let me make sure I got her channel name. K3N Cloth Tales. I just kind of found her recently, and I'm really enjoying what she's doing. She is doing these stitch, she calls them stitch meditation scrolls, and she got me inspired. Now, other people will call these slow stitch scrolls or slow stitch bands, whatever. But I was watching her, and so I had to start one because I'm accumulating a lot of bits and bops, and I'll show you those in a minute. So I had a piece of cloth, white cloth here, and I used that as my backing. And you can go into her channel and watch some of her videos. They are fascinating. She's from France. I think her name's Casey. Now this is a piece of when I was testing stitches on my machine, and I'm not sure you can see that very well. And this, I think, is a piece I got. I want to say I got this from Arlene, but I got it in Happy Mail, And these are just pieces I had around here, and I played with doing some cross stitch with some crochet thread. This, I bought a piece, I believe, from Pearl Brown at one of her auctions a long time ago, and it had these alphabets on it. And that's the M, and there's my butterfly. And here's a, I don't think you can see it, there's a tape measure piece in there, cloth. And I had a long time ago stitched pieces, I think following Janet Nash. And there's a piece of tatting here. I had some grosgrain ribbon that I put on the sides. And I did this morning with this smiley button. Just put him on there. Little piece of violet lace. I think this was just a piece of red lining, satin lining. Piece of text material. This, I believe, came from Annie V. It's from a Kwanzaa quilt, I believe. I think that's, or that could just be sashiko stitching. I got it from Annie V. This came from a jacket that I had purchased at the garage sale. I think I got this in Happy Mail too. I'm not sure where I got that piece. Another piece of, this is more of upholstery. This is just some, I think this is what I dyed with using marigold yellow dye. And then I had a scrap left over from this and I made a bow. And there's another alphabet. And here I was playing with the running stitches across here. And then I decided I was going, because you can't, there's running stitches here. I think I'm going to thread ribbon through those on the back. And so I'm starting to play here on the back. Here I was just playing with the fly stitch. And of course I wouldn't call this the best example, but I was playing with it this morning. Did little filling stitches. And so I think I'm going to do the back of this just with stitches. And when I do these, I don't go all the way through. Because that's the nice thing of having 2 layers, is I can get my needle in between to make those stitches. And so I've been having fun doing that. I have a box here, and I think I brought this in because I want to cover this. And I haven't decided whether I want to cover it with fabric or ribbon or paper. But I got more to show you. Let me move this out of the way. I've got more to show you. I think I'm done with this for now. But this K3 and Cloth Tail, she also has a Facebook page where she shares her videos. Of course, if you're subscribed to her, whenever, and hit the all button, ring the all bell, you'll get all of her videos. But she shares, when she goes live, she shares her videos on did I pin that message? She shares her videos on let me go back in here and pin this. I got an ad. Whoops. I thought I shared this. Hi, Kimberly. Let me pin this. Stupid ad. Now I lost my place. Let me pin this. Pin message. Get rid of the ad. So, hi Kimberly, it's good to see you. It's fun to do, and you know what I like about doing these little the little stitch scrolls, is you don't have to be perfect. And I'm certainly not perfect. Look how uneven my stitches are. I'm certainly not perfect. I'm not a quilter. She is a quilter, so she's going to have beautiful stitching. But you don't have to be perfect when you do this, because you're doing it for, well, you're doing it for the beauty of it, but you're also doing it, well, to learn to, you know, to practice your stitches. And I do it to have fun and to use up my scraps. So I'm going to roll this up again here. So I have those spools, they're in the other room, that from Pearl Brown at Pearl's Finds used to sell these spools. I don't know if she gets them anymore or not, but they're bigger. They're probably about 3 inches wide. They're a little bit bigger than this. But she also just sews a button on it for closure. Casey does. And I've subscribed to her. I want to kind of promote her channel. She does beautiful, beautiful work. She deserves a lot more attention, I think, than she's getting in the slow stitch community. I think she's really knowledgeable. There's a video that she has in there that's called Introduction to Slow Stitching. You'll find it if you scroll down her video list. And it's filled with knowledge. It's filled with knowledge. Now, I could just close this up by sewing a button on here and just putting on, maybe 2 buttons, just putting a little tab. But right now, I'm just going to put a pin, if I can. Some of these pins are losing I use them in glossy accents, and I'll just put a pin in there to hold that closed. So I have tatting and I might put a tatted piece. These are too big, but I might put it'd be fun to do one of these stitch scrolls and put different tattings on it, wouldn't it? Maybe I'll do that. What do I have here? I have a large piece of canvas. Of course, I want a colored piece if I use, I'm getting off track here. So I wanted to show that with you and share that I could put something like this on there and just use it as a closure like that. I might keep this with it. Let's just tuck it in there. Well, no, I want to show you my box here. This, let me get rid of my phone because I'm done with this. This is what I use out by my recliner for my slow stitching. And of course I have all my tatting out there too. Now I've got a little tray in here and fits right in the lid. But see, I've got 2 spools of thread. I put another one in there. These are some things I want to put on that scroll. I made some postcards, and this is kind of vintage fabric. It says, "Darling, I'm right in the middle of being fantastic. Can you bother me later?" And then I have some little tatted pieces that I want to put on there. And I have some musical charms that I bought. I think I was going to do a music journal, and I mislaid these and never got them in there, or never made the journal. This is a piece. This is another one of those alphabets. I don't have anything with R, so I use it as a needle that I can put needles here. I also have the needle case that Ruth gifted me. And then I got a little package of scrappies. Last year when I was sewing, I couldn't throw all my little scrappies away. I've got another piece to go in there. And so I just tucked in. See, I've got old threads and looks like some yarn there. I just tucked them in here. Now these will go on one of these stitch scrolls. This is some of that trim. It's Greek key, but I call it booty trim. And then I have bits of ribbon wrapped around it. Here's another one of these that go procrastinate. The definition of instead of procrastinate, it's procrastinate. And she says, it's the art of putting off what you should be doing by baking cupcakes instead. I thought I'd put that on there. Here's some more. These should really go in the package there. Let me do that. Even scrap threads like these, you'd be surprised. You could take a couple stitches with this. You could attach a button. So and even with my tatting, I don't throw away my ends. I don't have it in here now, but with my tatting, I have all my threads wrapped around a piece that I'm keeping. I'm going to make a tassel. And then these are just some little bits and pieces here. Let's get, there's some more here. This is really a fabric piece, but these could go in there. Little bits of pieces so I kind of keep this out by my recliner. I haven't been, I don't know what to say. I haven't been online much, but I find this keeps me occupied. It keeps my, look, there's more. No, that's my needles, but there's a couple scraps here that need to go in this baggie. I'm trying to keep it neat. And so this is kind of like when I do my slow stitching. Now I have more to show you here. Let's see, I'm going to leave that in the lid. Let's put the charms down here. And the lid goes on here. But I wanted to cover this box. Oh. And I kind of keep, put those on top. Those are pieces that I want to do next. All right. And I think, did I tuck one in there? Let's put it in here. So that's kind of what I've been doing. I've been having fun doing it. Now, if you look at her channel, let me get this out again because her channel is so interesting. I'll put her link after I'm done here. I will put her link in on my community tab. If you go to her channel, hi Becky, good morning Becky. Hi Joyce. I have happy mail from Becky and Joyce and Dee Dee. And I got a Ranger order that I ordered. It came in. I haven't been ordering a lot. Let me go to her channel. If you press on that link, you'll come to K3N Cloth Tales. She is a quilter. I don't quilt, but she's been doing this slow stitching. And she has a journal out here. Here's what she calls medallion scrolls, and she also calls them meditation scrolls. I said medallion, it's meditation scrolls. She talks about couching, but if you look at her journal, a slow stitch journal, well this is the cover, but she's got a journal, how to make cloth bowls, how to make a biscornu pin cushion, rice bags, seed stitch, Auntie Lily's memory book, cloth pouch, an introduction, slow stitching introduction. But she's, stitch journal from an old book. I don't know, what was the one? I saved it in my mail. Let's go back out to my mail. Intro, I think this is the journal. No, that's slow stitch. I missed her journal. She was showing one of her journals, and she was showing that journal was just a journal, not very big. She could hold it in the palm of her hand. And she would slow stitch pieces on the pages in her journal. And you'll have to, I wish I had that link. I don't want to go hunting. Maybe I'll do that on my community tab. It's a beautiful, and with beautiful examples of her slow stitching. So if you're just getting into slow stitching, I would really, really suggest this channel to you, because she talks about the intro to it. She gives several examples. She does these, she calls them meditation scrolls, where she uses mostly vintage fabrics. She says, don't go cutting up your closet, but you have old clothes. And my goodness, I have old clothes all over the place. Here and in Wisconsin. I think up in Wisconsin, I have a box of clothes that I had cut up into pieces. I was going to make a quilt, but I just got them, you know, I cut up a whole bunch of, I used to be like a size 12. For me, that's skinny. I used to be like a size 12 when I was in college because I got a lot of exercise and I didn't have a car and I walked and rode bikes and walked to class every day. I was a size 12. Well, as I've gotten older, my body's shape has changed and I could probably get my right arm in the leg of a size 12. I'm not that fat. I'm not really huge fat, but I am larger than what I was. I'm not a size 12. But I cut up a bunch of my old college clothes, and they're in a box up in Wisconsin. Oh, all right. So let me put this back over here again. I'll lose it if I don't. Let's move on. Let's open some Happy Mail, and then I'll do my thrift haul, and maybe I'll even get to a couple pieces. Look, I could even put this. Let's put this cluster. This was gifted to me by Sharon Lombard, and it's a clip. I'd never used those before, but you clip. It's a cluster clip. I'm going to put that on that stitch scroll, too. Let's put it in there. I want to cover this, so I'm going to put that up there. This is what I just showed you. I brought this out. I thought I might need it. I don't really. If I put it there, I'm going to knock it off. Put it over here. All right, let's open some Happy Mail. And then I'll come back to some things. Let's start with the Ranger stuff because it's right here. This, I like Ranger.com. I love to go to their 50% off and their dollar deals. I'm always buying their dollar deal stuff. And that's what this is. It's they have, of course, they have Tim Holtz stuff all over the place. All of his, I think mostly distress inks and glazes and that. But they also sell Dina Wakley and I think some of Simon's stuff. But I like to go to the dollar deals. And I don't know if I got these die cuts for $1. I might have got them for 50% off. These are some Dilutions. This might have been a freebie that he threw in there because I think he threw some freebies in. There's some letter stamps here that says hooray, hip hip hooray, yay, hooray. I don't know if I ordered, I guess I could look at the sheet and see if he, don't know if he put a sheet in here. Yeah, he did. Clear stamp, $1. Upcart upsell. Clear it stamp set Christmas, $1. Let's save the Christmas one out. This is the Christmas. It says Christmas, Merry Christmas, have holiday wishes, be merry, 'tis the season. I'm going to save that out for my journal. This is hip hip hooray, hooray, hooray. And these are some Dilutions. I don't know if I ordered those. I don't think I ordered. I think this is a free gift because I usually don't order her stuff. It's almost too whimsical for me. It's not really my style, but I'll use it. And then the other things I got, and look, it's all $1. And I had a $5 coupon. But the shipping cost me $5. I guess I didn't apply the coupon to this because this adds up to $1. My shipping was $5. But for $10, you try to go to Hobby Lobby and buy all of this for $10. You won't get it. I ordered some stickles because they were only $1 a piece. I got green, silver, gold flecked. I guess it's gold and silver. I thought I'd use these in my journal, stickles. So I'm going to keep these out. Put them, will they stay in there? And I'm keeping my Christmas stamp out, so all I really have to put back in that package are these. See, now I need a special place to put this stuff, but I'll put it back in the package for now. So that was just kind of like a little gifty to me, even though I had to pay the same price for shipping as I did for the product. But there you go. All right. So I've got a stack of fabric here that I'm wanting to use. Let's go to Happy Mail here. And I put, hopefully I put, I'm knocking things down. Hold on. Let's see this stack of stuff over here you'd run. I don't know where I'm going to put this. I want it later behind my chair, and I'll roll back over it. I got Becky and Dee Dee's cards here. This postcard is from Becky. It says joy on it. Let's see. Well, I think it's from Becky because it's from Columbia, South Carolina. She did not sign it. It says, "The peace be with your gift at Christmas, to Meri Abrams." So it's from South Carolina. I'm just assuming because that looks like Becky's snowman. That'll go on my, Becky sent me a Christmas banner last year. That'll go on my Christmas banner. Here's a Christmas card from Dee Dee Willingham. Let's just, I don't want to show the address. What did I do with those scissors? Now, I have to tell you guys, I started my Christmas cards. I was going to sew those red doors on, and I'm so disappointed in my sewing. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with those. Your Christmas cards, whoever sends me a card, I'll send you one back, but it might be late. I have just been slow, and I can't get to it, to tell you the truth. But I'll show you what I'm intending to do. Luckily, I don't have a whole stack of them to answer, but isn't that beautiful? May the season bring you gifts of joy. Rest is always possible with Jesus. Always I look to God to remind you to breathe today. So Dee Dee knows, and so does Becky, know that I've been really tired lately. She didn't sign it. This is a Dayspring. I might take her envelope and put in there so that I know it came from Dee Dee Willingham. And then I got a package from, let me get this closet. I got a package from Joyce Boring. Look, cost her $6.50 to send this to me. Joyce, thank you so much for this. I know that you sent other people. You must have spent a fortune on postage this year. I think you sent something to Beth and to Becky, and I don't know who else, to me. So if you pay $6.50, you're going up to $20-some in postage, right, for 3 packages. Oh, look what's in here. Oh my goodness. Joyce, are you out there? Joyce, Joyce, Joyce. Look what she sent me. You guys, I do not deserve you. I do not deserve you. Oh, this is wonderful. Look at this lace. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, wow. I'm going to put a piece of that on my stitch scroll. Let me get to an end. Let me cut off a snippet. I'm going to have to cut it. I think I'm going to cut it right here. Joyce Boring, thank you so much. That'll go on my my stitch scroll. Oh, beautiful. I might add to this scroll with another strip of fabric, although I don't want them to get too big because I'm going to add stuff inside of them, like those little buttons and charms and stuff, and that'll make it wider. So I'll probably find a place for this. Let me put it in there. Put it in my box. Thank you, Joyce. Oh, this is beautiful. Beautiful. And she wasn't, I'm going to have to send her some lace. Huh. Kind of a giveaway lace, and I haven't given it away yet. She sent some washi tape. Beautiful washi tape. Different colors here. Isn't that wonderful? Can you guys see it? Am I holding it up? Yeah, you can see it. Thank you so much. I'm going to put this in my drawer, if I can find a spot for it in here. And it fits right at the very tippy top. Uh-oh, I might have to move a couple pieces under it. Hold on. I don't want it to get caught. I got a little side drawer to this desk, and the top drawer holds my washi tape. There we go. Look at this card. Now, why couldn't I do something as beautiful as this? Of course, she didn't stitch hers, but I was not happy with my stitching, so I'm going to do something different. A crocheted wreath. I'm going to have to send her one of mine. And I love how you used red yarn instead of the ribbon. I might do that. I might pick up on that because I think this ribbon I have is, even the narrow, is too wide for those little wreaths. So, and she obviously made this card. Wishing you a very Merry Christmas, Joyce Boring. Beautiful. And that'll go on my stitch banner. And what else is in here? Look at this. She sent goodies. Let's get them out. Butterflies. Beautiful butterflies. Oh, look. Some more for my... I'll put that up here. Well, no. Let's open this box again. Slip it in there. That'll go in my little box of stitching. Oh, look at this. What is this? Clear stamps. Wow, look at these. Kaisercraft. Our family. I'm sure it's the frame here. Oh, this is beautiful. Wow. And some papers. Oh, look at these papers. Joyce, what a nice gift. Thank you so much. I'm going to send you some lace off of those big rolls of lace that I have. Thank you so much. Actually, I think I'm going to combine those things that I put behind me. What did I do with them? What did I do with it? Well, I don't know what I did with... Oh, here it is. No, that's just the envelope. I don't know what I did with those Hip Hip Hooray stamps. They're here someplace. I put them behind me. I'm going to put them in here. Thank you, Joyce, for the wonderful, wonderful Happy Mail. I have to get busy and get my Happy Mail out and going. Oh, look, there's more. Some tags. Oh, Meri. From Joyce. A cross and a gold label, a gold label. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you and give you peace. Did these come from, these came from Kimberly. I think these came from Kimberly. I think they were sitting out here. I'm going to put those in my journal, I think. Whoa! So, wonderful, wonderful lace. Now, this is some of the scraps that I had that I think I'm going to put on these stitch scrolls. I've got some reds. This I'll put someplace else. This won't go on the stitch scroll. Just some, and I think this is a watercolor. Came with the Paul Rubens watercolor set, but I might put it on my stitch scroll. And this red stripe, this left over from last year's journal. Last year's journal, it looked like I started stitching on here. I think I was going to pad this with some felt in there. I don't know what I was thinking. And this that I have in my hand, my right hand, looks like I've really messed this up here. Let me get it off of here. This goes on here. Let me just fold this in half and do it this way. And these are washi tapes. And I thought I'd put some of these in my Christmas journal. Some of them are Christmassy or could go in there. And so I'm going to keep those out. Here's a piece of thrift store and thrift store, because I've been looking for scrappy fabrics. And I have a whole bag of it here somewhere. I don't know what I did with it. Behind me, probably. So this will go, except for the lace I'm going to put down here with my lace. My beautiful lace. All right, this will go behind me somewhere. Oh, here's that bag of, is this it? No, that's not it. Forget that. All right. Yesterday when I was out and about, I went to Hobby Lobby. I'm kind of disappointed in what they're doing to Hobby Lobby. It's not the same shopping there anymore for me, because they're doing mostly store brand. I just can't find the stuff that I like anymore, but I did find a Christmas box, but I don't think I'm going to use it as a Christmas. It's a book box. It opens like that. I don't think because I got Christmas boxes. I was thinking I'd recover this with a piece of fabric, maybe even that gingham that I had out here that I put behind me. I think I'll recover it with this. I might do that today because it kind of goes with the plaid and the, and this was 50% off, so I got it. And I might put, if it fits, I don't know. It's a little, this box is a little too big for it. I might be able to split the lid here. Yeah, I might be able to do it that way. Take some of this and put in here. Like that. And I think I'll recover it with Yes paste and use this gingham. And it'll still make a nice box to hold my, I don't want a big box out by my recliner because my recliner, it looks like it's surrounded by crochet thread and yarn and books. And all right. I also stopped at the little quilt store. I wanted to see if they had any new publications in, and they didn't. So I went back in their sale room, and I found this fabric, which normally sells for like $12 a yard. I got it for $7. I bought a yard of it, because this is just my style. And those stamps that, I don't have them out, I put them back behind me, that Joyce sent me, would go with this fabric really nice. So I got that, and then I got a fat quarter of music fabric. I'm going to keep that out for my journal. This will go back in. But I thought, well, they might have their new county register out. No, it's still November and December. So it hasn't hit the new year yet. And the piecework magazines, I usually buy them at this little quilt store. They're still the same ones. I already have them. I went to Hobby Lobby. I got that box. Here are the cards that I thought I would put those wreaths in. Because look, it's got a wreath and it's got the red door. And you can open it up. And I could put the wreath in here and the doors would kind of protect it in the mail, in the envelope. So if you sent me a Christmas card, I'm going to reply, Becky and Leah, I mean not Leah, got Leah on the brain. Becky and Joyce, well, I got other things I want to send to them, so they'll get more than just a card. They'll probably get an envelope. But I got these at Hobby Lobby. I'm not going to open it up because that's what it is right there. So this stays out. Hopefully I can get those put together. I don't know if I'll get them mailed today. I might get them mailed tomorrow. You'll get them late. I got some glossy accents because every time I go to Hobby Lobby, I have to get glossy accents because I use it so much. I usually spend a bundle at Hobby Lobby and I only spent $29. I don't know. They, in my opinion, they're ruining their store. It's so disappointing. Luckily they still have good Tim Holtz stuff there, which I appreciate. And I did buy, I have this set, but I bought another set because I like them so well. These are the larger photo booths. I bought a set of those. I found some buttons that I'll probably use in my tatting, I'm thinking. They're kind of like little black coil buttons. They're plastic, but they were only 19 cents a package, so I bought 2 packages on sale. I bought some artiste yarn, crochet thread, this pretty blue. Probably for January I'll be doing something. And I noticed that it says that it's Egyptian cotton. So I do like tatting with this artiste. This is Hobby Lobby's. I think it's their brand. I don't see it. It only cost me $3, but it's nice. It doesn't tangle a lot when you're tatting. So I got a skein of that. I got some Tombow markers, and that's it. And I got that box. I'm going to keep my Tombow markers out over here because I might use them when I'm ready to do those cards. Ow, where am I going to put them? I filled this little cart I have up. I filled it up. These really go in my tatting, but I'm going to put them back in here. Glossy accents I'm going to put over here on the shelf. The roll of shelf over here so that I'll have it when I want it. And Tim Holtz stuff. I got a box of Tim Holtz. I'm going to keep my Christmas cards handy. Then I went to the thrift store. Well, actually, I went to Goodwill before I went to Hobby Lobby. I went to Dollar Tree. I have to tell you guys, I'm kind of not... Come back and look at chat in a minute. I went to Dollar Tree. Talk about being disappointed. Oh, my goodness, you guys. It was a mess in there. Now, the one that we have locally, I have to say, is a lot cleaner. I don't think people, and I don't think it's encouraged. I don't think the shoppers that come into Dollar Tree, like if something falls on the floor, they just walk away and leave it on the floor. And you walk down the aisles and you just see stuff scattered all over the floor. And I would not tolerate it. I went in there to check to see. I walked out of the store. I didn't buy anything. It was just a mess in there. It was just a mess. I have to be honest with you. I went to Goodwill first. And Goodwill was much cleaner and neater than Dollar Tree. This particular Dollar Tree. I only go to a couple Dollar Trees. This one, I thought I would try it because of a larger town. I thought maybe they would have double-sided tape. I think they stopped selling double-sided tape for scrapbooking retail. They say it's on their website, but I won't order for their website because you have to pay postage. I think they should put it back. I've asked at several stores, and they try to sell me this foam tape, and I'm going, I don't want mounting tape. I want double-sided tape. I used to buy it there all the time. They either stopped making it or they stopped selling it retail because I can't find it. Luckily, Laura, bless her heart, sends it to me, which she pays postage to send it to me. Thank you, Laura. But I was very disappointed with Dollar Tree. I walked out of there. I said, this store's a mess. I'm not buying anything. It's probably been stepped on the floor. I won't buy their food there. Well, there are some things that I will buy at Dollar Tree food-wise, but not much. I don't know. Something just turns my stomach, and when I go into a store that is managed that poorly, I just walk out. I won't even buy crafts. I tried to go down the craft aisle. They were restocking it, and there was a lady in there restocking, but she had it blocked off. And I squeezed in, and she came up to me, and I said, I'm looking for double-sided tape. And she tried to sell me the foam tape and the mounting tape, and she said, well, we got some Pop Dots here. I don't want Pop Dots. I want just double-sided tape for, like, scrapbooking. And I used the term scrapbooking rather than art journaling because I didn't think she'd understand what an art journal was. Very disappointed in Dollar Tree. If you're going to have a save, they probably think, oh, it's a bargain store, so we don't have to respect our product. Well, that's the attitude that was communicated to me in that particular store. Now, I will say the one locally where we go to town to buy most of our stuff is a lot neater. There's still some issues with it, but they keep stuff off of the floor. So, and I went to Hobby Lobby, which I just showed you my haul from Hobby Lobby, and I walked down the Christmas aisle, which tends to get a little crowded and cluttered, but at least there was a clerk in there, and somebody had knocked a whole bunch of bags off on the floor, and the clerk was in there hanging them back up. So, I mean, it's understandable. Shoppers are going to knock things off, or they'll pick something off the shelf and they don't look at where they picked it. And so they'll just set it down on the shelf and it gets knocked off. But, most retail stores, if you're going to sell retail, at least keep your store organized and neat and clean, and where it's enjoyable to shop at. There's just no excuse for it. I walked out of that store and I just said, no, I'm not shopping here anymore. But I will shop at the other Dollar Trees. I think it has a lot to do with management. All right, there's my spiel on that. Let's go to my Goodwill haul, and then I'll come out and say good morning. I bought a lot of Christmas stuff at Goodwill. Yeah, I have a little story on that too, but I'll get to it later. We don't have a tree topper, or there's probably one up there, but I bought an angel tree topper, and I'm going to put her on the Christmas tree as soon as I get done here. I paid $6 for her, $5.99, but I love her kind of a vintage look, and this is a porcelain head. At least it's got a plastic case, but that's okay. That'll help it stay on the tree. And it's deep. My hand goes clear up to the top here. And so it'll fit on the tree and fit down over the tree. So it won't. Our tree just about goes to the ceiling, not quite. So I'm kind of zoomed in, but there she is. She's a very pretty one. Right now she's going to keep me company out here. I'll put her over that crochet thread. And Becky, well, no, I'll get to Becky in a minute. I saw this paper on the craft aisle. Now, there's several Goodwills. This one I don't mind shopping at, but I noticed they're getting a little pricey. This I bought because it was not so pricey, but I didn't know what it was. They tend to put these things in these plastic bags, and you can't tell what you're getting. I don't know if you can see, but it's quad, there's graph. It's got, and I thought, well, is this contact paper or is it just paper? And I asked the clerk and she said it was just paper. Well, she walked away, so I poked a hole in the plastic because I've learned. And I like it because I don't know if you can see how it's yellowing along the edges. And this will be perfect for journaling. I like the grids. But if they're going to bag stuff up like this, and I should write to Goodwill and tell them that, if you're going to bag stuff like this where we can't tell what it is, take a sheet out and put it on top. The same way with that rotten thread that I got at the other Goodwill store. These two stores at Goodwill, I don't shop at often because I'm not at those towns that much. But I thought that they were selling their crafts a little bit high priced. I put several things back just because simply I won't pay that much for them. But this was only $1.99, and I thought that was worth it because don't tell them. This will go for art journaling, and it's just, let me open it up and get a sheet out here. But what they should do, if they're going to bag this up where we can't tell what we're getting, they should take a sample out and put it on top. So what we can say, oh, I want this, or no, this isn't what I'm looking for. Now, in this case, it's paper. It's just like a newsprint paper, but this will go nice in journaling, and it's got nice yellowing along the edges. I don't know if you guys can see the yellowing, but I'll use this next year. I could even put this through the printer and do some nice stuff on either side of it. So I'll just keep this one piece out. I'm pretty happy with that purchase, and I'm happy with my angel. Now, the other thing I noticed, now this is a coverlet, and I only paid $1.99 for this. Now I'm going to have to wash it up. It was only $1.99. And I'm going to wash this up and put it out. We've got a recliner that my brother, it's out there by the phone, but he likes to climb on that recliner when he talks on the phone, and it needs a cover over it. So I'm going to wash this up good, and, you know, it's kind of a, what do I say, it's something that kind of masculine, and he'll like it. And he'll like it because he doesn't sit in that recliner, but he sits in the recliner to answer the phone. But the thing I wanted to tell you about Goodwill, this Goodwill, I was so shocked that the prices on these, that was only $1.99, which I thought was good. The craft supplies were a little bit higher. But I found several Afghans that people have crocheted. Beautiful granny square one. They only wanted $1.99 for. And then you'd look at some of this bedding that was made in China, and they wanted $8 or $9 for. And I'm going, you know, they don't. And I mentioned to one of the clerks, I said, look at this Afghan. It's only $1.99. I didn't buy it because I've got plenty of Afghans. But it's only $1.99, and excuse me, I said some of this other stuff that they're charging $8 or $10 for is made in China. I did not bring my water in. I've been chattering. They had several wreaths for sale. I just wanted this to tear apart for decorative purposes. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. I paid $1.99 for this, but they had really pretty ones that were more costly. I put them back on the rack and got the cheaper one. I'm cheap. And then I bought these. These I'm going to take out and experiment with here. They're curtain rods, but I love the design on it. I don't know. I could put these over on my... I'm going to sneeze again. There must be something in here. I'm sneezing. These are shower rods, not curtain rods, shower rods. But I love the design on it. I was thinking I could break these off and just use these medallions, but I might be able to hang these over on my lattice square room divider. They would go good there. I don't know if I want to break them off or not. You're going to have to excuse me for a minute. There's something in here making me sneeze. Probably the dusty dust. And I bought some history books that I'm going to cut up. I tried to get the vintage ones. This is 1880 to 1917. I mean the vintage as far as the pictures and stuff. I'm going to cut this up. I got 4 of those. They were 99 cents a piece. I got those. I'm going to cut those all up. Then I said, Becky, let me put this back in this app. Becky has her Santa Claus collection. And I decided I was going to start me a Santa Claus. You know, I got that one a couple weeks ago, the fishing one. So I'm going to start me a Santa Claus collection. This one was only $1.99. It's just a resin one, but I thought he was cute. I might keep him out on my desk for now. And I got another one here, which is more vintage. This one I paid more for. It's still made in China, but I paid $6 for this one, but he's a nice design. He's a Father Christmas. I'm gonna put this one out in the other room. Get rid of some of this newspaper to wrap stuff up in. I found oh, there's something here affecting me in this bag of stuff. I don't know what it is. It really got to me. I found a bag of these clothespins. You find the snap ones, but these obviously are old and been used. And if you watch that K3 Cloth Tales, you will see that she wraps some of her threads around here on these type of, she calls them pegs. So I got those. I want to keep those out. Put them behind me. Now I've got 2 more things to show you here. I could not resist these. These I paid $1.99 each for, but they're beautiful little angel bells. They got a little ceramic clapper in there. I thought they were very pretty. Let me throw this newspaper away. It's probably the newspaper that's getting to me. I got another one here. They kind of match. They're red and green. One's holding a bird, and this one's praying. They'll go out on the buffet. So that's basically what I got at my thrift haul. I had more fun doing the thrifting than I did in Hobby Lobby and the Dollar Tree. So, let's see. I think I'll fool with those another time. Let's take these out. Let's gently put the angels back in here. I'll put them out in the living room later. Let me come out and say good morning to everybody. I've been off doing my thing here. There's books behind me. Alright, let me come out and chat with you all. We'll put the Santa Clauses here so you can see them. Alright, let me refresh my chat. Good morning to everybody who's come in. It's good to see you. I need to get to refresh my chat. I'm going to start at the bottom. Leah says, I love vintage Christmas or lookalikes. Yes. Well, now I wouldn't say it's porcelain, but this one was one of the nicer Santa Clauses. And I looked at this Santa Clauses they had on display, and I thought about Becky. And I thought, well, Becky can't have all the fun. So I decided to get a couple Santa Clauses. So I'm going to start me a Santa Claus collection. Hi, Paula. Yeah, those are neat books. Goodwill has kind of redone their book selection too, where they used to have really cool books in there. I don't know if they're filtering them out or what, but they still have the children's books and they have the cookbooks and they have novels, but it's hard to find really history books and craft books. It's getting harder and harder to find. I don't know if they're not getting them or somebody filters them out. I don't know what's going on, but I don't find as many as I used to, but I've got plenty. The kids' book at our Goodwill were $5 each. Oh, Leah. Yeah, I call that bad will too. I did not look at the prices of the kids' books. I don't look at a whole lot of kids' books. Every now and then. They had a pretty nice Norman Rockwell book. Now, she told me that those softcover books were like 99 cents, which was $1 each, and she said the hardcover books are $1.99. But I have Norman Rockwell all over the place, so I put him back on there, but he was certainly worth $2. It was a nice Norman Rockwell book. And it was kind of over in the kids section. But, I mean, they have a whole bookshelf of cookbooks, I guess, because people cook a lot around here. Yeah, $5.99 each is ridiculous. They're trying to make a profit off of you. That's bad will. Becky says they are nice. Thank you, Becky. Teresa says, God bless you. I think that's when I sneezed. Leah says, I love the coverlet. Great price. My Goodwill has ridiculous prices. I can get new at Walmart each. That's what I thought when I looked at the craft stuff. They had, you know how you can buy that crafty faux vinyl stuff that's in a box at the Dollar Tree for $1.25? They had it there, which I assume that somebody had contributed it, and they were asking $1.99 for it. And I said, why should I pay you $1.99 when I can go to that crappy dollar store and pick it up for $1.25? You know, it's silly what they're doing. And there were other craft things in there. Stamps, some of their stamps. You know, I got them cheaper from Paint Girly than I used ones that were well taken care of than I did at Goodwill. They were selling them for like all the way from $6 to $8 for crappy stamps. Someone, I said, yeah, I can get one of those at Hobby Lobby on sale. So I was kind of disappointed. They had a lot of interesting stuff on their craft dial, but they were asking too much for it. But I did find the Santas. Now, this one cost me $6, but I have to honestly say I think he was worth it. And this one only cost me $2, and I think he's just lovable. He's a resin. They're resin. But, you know, you don't generally find... I think this one is... it could be resin. It doesn't feel like resin. It feels like... it's not chalk. What are they... It might be resin. It's not plaster. It's ceramic. It could be clay. It doesn't feel like resin. I can feel the difference. Arlene says there's a Dollar Tree in West Knoxville that is always a mess. The employees can't keep up with the entitled brats that mess it up. See, if I were the manager and if I saw a brat doing that, I would say, you either go pick that up or you and your mom are not welcome in this store. You know, that it's a retail store, and to see stuff scattered all over the floor, you know, I understand things accidentally falling on the floor as you're shopping, but generally, when you knock stuff off or when something falls next to you while you're shopping, you stop and you pick it up and you put it back on the rack, even if you don't get it in the right place. I mean, it's a mess. And when you walk in there, this was not just down one aisle, it wasn't down the toy aisle, it was all the whole store. And I think it communicates to the shopper that you don't really have much respect for your own store. I was just very disappointed. I walked out of there. I said, I'm not even going to shop in here. But that's not all Dollar Trees. That's just that, not all of them are that way. The one closer to us, I think, is a little bit more well managed. You do see things, especially when they're stocking, that's understandable. But generally, you'll see things on the floor, but generally things got picked up. But to see, it communicates to the shoppers that it's okay. We don't care. Just if you, I don't know. I walked out of the store. I said, this store's a mess. I'm not even going to spend my money here. What money I have. Not all stores are like that. And when I got out to the car, I said, it was cleaner over at Goodwill. Hi, Stephanie. Good morning, Stephanie G. It's good to see you. Did you have an operation recently, or some medical issue? I thought I saw something. Was that you? If it was, I hope you're doing much better. Arlene says, Stephanie, yes, but that's good for me. I buy a case of the tape. Free shipping works out great, too. Beck said, that's not easy in the holidays when the crowds are heavy and the staff is stretched thin. Well, that's true, Becky. But other stores manage to do it. And honestly, there were plenty of clerks around. I think they could have done a much better job. I really do think in this particular store that they just, it is understandable when in the holiday when, I get what you guys are saying, but that store was a mess. I walked out. I just wasn't going to spend my money there. Stephanie says, how do you buy from Dollar Tree's website? When I look for something to buy on their website, it says you have to buy in bulk. I don't shop at their website. I really feel like they could be offering this stuff retail. If they can offer all 6 aisles of food that's all, what do you want to say? I don't want to say store brand, but it's not food I would buy either. They could put some double-sided. They used to sell double-sided tape. I don't know. I think they found out that people liked it, so they quit selling it retail. I won't shop their website. I downloaded their app once and I got spammed. And it was spam. And it kept coming and kept coming and kept coming until I finally just said, I can't tolerate this, and I uninstalled the app. I don't know if I don't know if it's any different on their website per se. I don't shop their website. I think they have some good values. I don't mind the product that they're offering, but I don't know. Mayor hand event, I guess. I do think it was more enjoyable to shop at Goodwill. Goodwill managed to keep their aisles clean. Hi, Kimberly. Did I say good morning to you? The local Dollar Tree is not messy like that. Yeah. I don't know if Arlene's talking about hers or mine. Our local Dollar Tree is a little bit better managed. I think management has a lot to do with it. If you manage your team to watch for that, and even in a busy holiday season, it doesn't hurt them to walk up and down the aisle. But also, I think it's managing your customers who come in too. And maybe you don't need to say anything because unless you actually see it happen. But if they're walking down an aisle that has 10 items on the floor, it doesn't hurt for you to go pick up some of the stuff. Stephanie says, hey, Mary. Becky said, can't you order online and pick it in the store for free? Pick up in the store for free. I don't know if Dollar Tree will do that. They might. I don't know. I haven't tried it. I do not have a good impression of Dollar Tree. I think it's because I got spammed so bad when I downloaded their app. I mean, like I have Dollar General's app on my phone. I have Hobby Lobby's app on my phone. I have Walmart's app on my phone. And I do get messages from them, you know, in email, unless I unsubscribe, but I don't get spammed. I mean, it was spam. It just kept coming and kept coming and kept coming and kept coming. And finally, I just uninstalled the app. Now, that was a couple years ago. I don't know if it's still there. Yeah. Leah, I know that you sent out cards. I got you on my list. My cards are going to be late. They'll be late. But there's still the thought. Ruth popped in. I don't know if she's still out there. I'm very late on things. Hi, Ruth. It's good to see you. I don't see you. I only see you. Oh, there you are. She says, good morning, everyone. Hi, everyone. She came in at, what, 6:45, which was a half an hour ago. She might have gotten tired of me venting and moved on. I don't know. Paula's here. Leah says, hi, Paula. I'm sorry I missed saying hi. Shipping tape on fabric markers make me cringe. Oh, shipping tape. Yeah. I kind of agree with you on that, and Becky too. Now, see, this is bought at the quilt store. This is, and Walmart will do this too, but generally in the thrift store is where you see that shipping tape on your fabric. It makes me cringe too. Becky feels the same way. Leah said she caught a cold from her granddaughter. I had a terrible cold last week. It was blowing the nose, but it was like what I'm sneezing this morning. And I was run down, you guys. I did get a good sleep last night. I was tired when I came home, though, so. That trim will definitely find its way into a special project here. Becky says, wasn't that trim beautiful? That blue trim that Joyce, did she send you some of this, Becky? I know she sent you a package. Isn't this beautiful? This is just beautiful. I'm gonna send you some too, Becky, that big wide trim. It's lace. I just haven't got it done yet. This is where I was opening the Happy Mail, the trim. Thank you, Becky, for the postcard. I love the little snowman on it. Arlene says, Becky, blame it on the cats. They distracted you. Yeah, I looked at it and go, well, this has to be from Becky because of the snowman. And it had Columbia, South Carolina on the postmark. So it is a beautiful card, and I can't go up any further. So, Joyce sent you some. That's good. There's Ruth. She's waving with a pink glove. Hi, Ruth. Mary. Arlene says, I ordered from Dollar Tree's website, shipped to store for free, and there's no spam. Well, I might have to try that because I do miss their dollar store tape. And Laura sent me some. You know, I think I have my sweater on backwards. Don't tell. I must have been dark this morning when I put it on. But the tag is on the neck is in the front. Nobody knows but me. All right, so there we go. That was my vent and chattering for the morning. I didn't bring my water in, so I'll put my Santa Claus where I usually put my water mug. And the other one will go right below him. So let's work a little. Here's where I painted that tree on this canvas. Let's put some watercolor or something on here. Let's work a little in my journal and keep the Christmas cards out. I'll try to get those out before Christmas, but you won't get them probably till after Christmas. Watercolor. I have these journals that I want to send to Karen K. They're here. I might throw some lace in there. I'm looking for my watercolor. What else do I have over here? An envelope. What do I do with my pen, watercolor pens? Usually I keep them right here. Yeah. I might just make me a wash. Let's just make me a wash and put over that. Maybe green even. It's already got green in there. Put a little. I don't need much, I just need a dab. Of course, when I want a dab, it gives me a squirt. Well, that's more than I need. Now I pour the Kleenex out in case I had to sneeze, but we won't use this. Clean my paint cap off. Heading toward a Merry Christmas. We don't know what we're doing yet. We're waiting to find out what the rest of the family is doing. Which is okay. This is a little piece of unpainted canvas that I squirted with my fine liner on this. Let's just take this and blot some of the water. Oh, look, it took the paint too. Let's do that again. Get more paint on it. Okay, well, I kind of like that. I was just testing to see what the fine liner would do on the tree. My heat gun, I think I folded it all up. I'm just going to let it air dry. I might put that on my stitch roll or in my journal. So, let's get my journal out and maybe put some of this washi. These are going to go in my tatting journal. I'll put these with my stitch row. They're not starched. They're not stiffened. Snowflakes. Put them up here. Let's get out my journal, which is behind me here. Put some more stuff. I'm still in the first signature. Penelope, I'm going to move you. And I think Arlene somebody sent me, was that Arlene who sent me this napkin? The Give Thanks napkin? And I had put it in here. We should cut it maybe, but I need to get out the scissors sharpener that Riri sent me and sharpen my scissors. If it won't cut napkin, you know I'm in trouble. All right, I want to put some of this washi tape in here. This is a list of Christmas words that I was going to write on these tags. I don't have these, which is good. I'm going to write a word on here with my fine liner. I got my others behind me. That's what shall we write? Candy? I think a candy was one that, how about gift wrap? Gift wrap. Uh-oh, come on. I might have done gift wrap. Gift. Wrap. Now that'll have to dry too. Got two things that need to dry. This one's curling up on me. Put my green paint back. Let's take that green paint and finish this story here. I need to get my heat gun out. I'm just doing this because I don't want to waste my paint. And it's more of a wash than paint. All right. I guess we're gonna let that dry too. I did with my heat gun. Yeah. Let's get it out, because I want to turn the page. Looks darker in my tablet than it does in real life. It looks really dark pine green. It's more of a holly green. I don't know what it looks like to you guys. Yeah. So today's Tuesday. I think Kathy Berg, Stacy Catitude, who else comes on Tuesday? Paint Girly? Is she gonna come on at 9? Let me get my list. Tuesday. Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern says Kathy Arbor, but Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern. Is that right, Kimberly? Kathy Arbor at 10 a.m. on Tuesdays? Art Junkie is not today. Let's see. I got Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Kelly Rawson. And Stacy, 10 a.m. Eastern Daily. And of course, Tuesday evening at 6 o'clock Eastern is always Beth Schuler. I don't get out to her channel much, but I sure do follow her on Facebook. I enjoy her on Facebook. This is almost dry. It's this. It's a little dry. Now, we don't wrap very many gifts, but it certainly is a holiday tradition. Let me put this back over here someplace. Hopefully it won't fall. So, there's some narrow tape here. I think I can cut that. I want to put some right down the... There's a pretty piece right here. This is washi tape made with double-sided tape. I made it a long time ago. Long time ago. And I've been sorting out, and I had a sack of stuff out in the back porch that I was slated to take upstairs, but I went through it and I found this, so I pulled them out. If I can get it started here. Penelope. Push this up. I got those stickles here. I can play with the stickles. Maybe on those tags. Ah. You want to leave the tape portion and just pull the paper. There we go. And am I going to have tape on the edge? I might have to run a paint line along the edge here. That might just be fabric. We'll see when I get it down. Oh, and one and done if you're not careful. This is that double-sided tape, so it's not very... I think that white strip was part of the fabric, so I don't feel sticky. This is all about storytelling. I should put storytelling. Don't know if I have a longer one. What happened to them? I don't have a long one. I could put storytelling. I don't know if you can write with this. This is the red. Stickles, can you write with them? Yeah, I think I can. And I have no idea how long it takes to dry. Story. Storytelling. Let's make that T a little longer. Guess I threw my napkin away and might clean it, so I get another one out. And I don't know if I need to put a pin in there. Do you guys put a pin in your stickles? I don't use stickles as a general rule. I don't know if the cap will protect it. I'm wanting to put a needle in there. All right, we're just going to put these up above. Let them dry. Let's go to another page. I've got give thanks. Could put my tree here. Let's get out the green. This, it's not the green. Where's the green? Could use silver on it, but I think I'm going to use green. So I got these stickles on the Ranger website in their $1 deal. Got them for $1. I thought that was a pretty good price, and they're Christmas colors. I usually buy their $1 stuff because I can afford it. And I've had good experience with them. They're a very reputable company. Ranger. It sells Tim Holtz inks and glazes and sprays and dilutions and all right, we'll let that dry too, but that's gonna go here. Whoops, got it upside down. That's gonna go there. I could put some white dots on there while I'm at it, or some red dots. Let's do the red dots. Red bulbs. That was fun to do. I don't know how good you guys are seeing that, but oh well. I don't know how long it takes this to dry. Put it up there. Alright. This is a give thanks. Be nice to have a postcard to put in there. What do I have up here? Have my banners. Oh, let's put an ugly sweater on this page. I'm gonna throw it. Can't keep everything, and I've got the sweaters. Oh, look, I could have opened it on this side. I think I'll save that for a transparent page. Oh, it kind of fits in there. Give thanks for ugly sweaters. Let's put a tag on here. Ugly sweater. Maybe I'll write that in white. Or I'm going to have to get out my double-sided tape and make some more washi. I don't know if I have anything I can write on. Maybe this. I need something to show up. This. Well, that's almost too wide. I could cut it though. Yeah. Let's get out the paint. Red. Or blue. I'm going to put a snatch of blue on here. Turquoise. Mixed with green. And we'll put blue over there too. This is a little runny. I got clean water today. That green has a lot of pigment in it. I don't know if I can get both words on there. I might be able to. Two of them. Oops, I don't want to paint this. Still chapter 1. Yeah, I messed it up. I'm just going to paint it out. Alrighty. Still got paint in there. You know what I'd like to do is turn this upside down and I don't know if this is going to work for me or not, but we'll see. I got it a little low, but there we go. I can't go back and change it. Now, while I have that, what did I do with my glue? I don't know what I did with my glue. Down below. I found my yes paste. What did I do with my glue? I used it the other day and I didn't put it back. I was complaining about the wax paper on it. And we'll put yes paste on it. Have it's not dry, so I'm not going to get it on the edges, the glue. I don't want to get blue paint on my Yes paste, although I don't think it would matter too much. We're just going to take this and put it this way and let it be. Just because I'm messy, and that will cover up. Yeah, I'm really messy. Put that back in there. Kind of messed that up, but it's an ugly sweater anyway. And I need more tape on that, more glue. And when the paint's wet, I can't do anything. Hit it with your heat gun, Meri. All right, give me a minute. You guys should see, I'm hemmed in here by stuff. I'm hemmed in here by stuff. I'll put those labels over that. I'm going to do my give thanks. I'll bring that out a little bit more. Give thanks for ugly sweaters. All right. Let's, hold on. I'm going to drop this if I'm not careful and put it on the floor. Alrighty. Yeah. Trying to do 10 things at once. Not working. Throw that away. Wash that out. These spatulas are really good about getting underneath the rim of the glue when I need glue. That's more than I need. That's what I like about them. This is a Dollar Tree one. It'll probably eventually break on me. Boy, I did not do a good glue job, but it was painty. Because I used my sweater as a stencil. All right, that's good. I have to find my other glue that I did something with it. All right, we're going to write ugly sweaters on here. That says ugly. Looks like an E, not an L. Made my U too big. It's ugly writing. Now we'll give that a minute to dry. I want to bring out this word, give thanks. Hold on, let me put the cap back on here. Let's just use the Sharpie. I think I can use the fat one if I can find one. These are my fine point. Where am I? Well, she said. Well. Let's just get out a package of them. This is an older package, I think. I had them around for a while. I don't know if I'm doing a very good job of this, but I want to thank you all for coming in. If I haven't said hello to you or good morning to you, I apologize. Sometimes I don't see folks who come in. If you look at my pinned message, you'll see I pinned a a new site that I'm kind of watching. I think I'm going to follow her in 2024. She's doing going to do a 2024 weekly slow stitch project. I really like her techniques, and so I think I'm going to follow along. We'll see how that goes. I generally don't get... I tried that with Daniela. Was it Daniela? Daniela, this is what I remember her name as. And I got January, February, and in March I petered out. But I'm going to try this with, it's K3M, I think, cloth tails. I pinned a message that has a link to her channel. She has a video right at the top of what you need to look for if you want to follow her in 2024. She says she doesn't have really great internet service, but she's going to try to upload every Monday. So I'm going to try to follow her. I don't know if you guys are seeing this. Give thanks very well. Give thanks. It's glares because it's foil, but... And I painted green up through the top there. Oh yeah, now you're seeing it. So, and I don't know how long it takes for this stuff to dry. It's still wet. But these, I'm going to have to let these dry. I have to let them sit out. Well, that's storytelling. We can put the ugly sweaters on there. Storytelling goes on the other page, but I'm going to leave these out and let them dry. I think well, we'll hit it with the heat gun. Ugly. I don't like that L. That's what it looks like, Ugley. I might paint that out. I don't like it. A Christmas tree is got stickles on it too, so that's going to have to dry. It goes over there. So let's do another one. I'll paint this out another time. Let's do another one. I used that blue. I don't know if it's still good. I think it is. See if I can't do a better spelling on, better L on my word ugly. So when you do your December daily, because that's what this is, you don't have to document your life story on it. You know, you don't, if your family doesn't get together at Christmas, or, you know, if you don't have much of a Christmas, there's a lot of other things you can do. Make a list of Christmas words, like ugly sweaters, and I'm going to have to let this one dry. Let's go ahead and write it. Get this out of my way for a minute. Let's see if I can't write ugly better. I'm going to make my Y really big. That's an ugly. We'll let these things dry before I put them in my journal. Gift wrap. It's dry, but There was another Santa book. I kind of wish I would have gotten it even at, I think it was like $12 for the bigger box, and at 50% off it would have only been $6. But I think this is my journal, my December daily journal. I'm really happy with this. Push this stuff up a little. And I need to get hopping on it. Penelope. I need to get hopping. This is the back of it here. Let me turn it over. Of course, this is the first signature here. And I'm going to have to break this spine. I'm keeping my eyes out of what I want to do in here, but these will not fit nice with all this trim on it. And I really don't need that spine. I could just use this depending on how I bind it. I kind of like my spine, but I could make a bookmark out of that. Let me tip my camera a little here. Did that help? I'm waiting for me to catch up with me. I'm on my red dot, but I'm slow. Okay, that's a little better. Let me refresh my chat. Come on. Refresh. Refresh. Becky says, ladies Instagram. Thank you, Arlene. Daniela Mellon. Yeah, I really like her. She, Becky's in a deep hole in the ground. That's why my grandmother would say when somebody said, well, that's a deep hole in the ground. Paula had to leave. She says, have to run, Meri. Bye. Thanks for everything. Arlene says, bye. Leah's laughing at Becky. What did Becky say? I'm having a game of yarn chicken. Will I finish this round? Kathy Arbor, it is at 1 p.m. Eastern. Oh, and I read it as 10. Let me correct that. Thank you, Kimberly. 1 p.m. Eastern. Let me correct that on here. Kathy Arbor. Where do I have her? Lena. Friday. Chris. Chaz. Kelly. Stacy. Barb. Kathy Arbor. I got 10 a.m. Eastern. It's 1 p.m. Eastern. Is that every Tuesday? She might have gone on at 10 a.m. on one day or something. 1 p.m. Looks like a... Thank you, Kimberly. And then on Thursday, she comes on at 6 p.m. Kathy Arbor. Would you drop a link, Arlene, if you're still here, or Becky, or somebody drop a link to Daniela Mellon? Her channel is really taking off. She does a lot of slow stitching. She does a lot of art too, kind of using stitching in her art. I followed her at the beginning of this year, but I never really followed through. I should take the things that I did for her. I got them in a, I ran across them the other day. I've got them in a pocket, and I should take them and put them in my journal. So here's the first signature here in my, and I should just document on this 2023. But this is all a Christmas Carol. Well, there's a page, there's another page here, hold on. This was the cover to it, A Christmas Carol. See how thick it's getting? So I'm going to have to break that signature. And this is just a beautiful tatted piece. But in order to get it in here, I had to stiffen it. And I stiffened it with Mod Podge. And I'm not sure I was happy with the result, but it fits nice in here. Whoever did this did a beautiful job of tatting, and I would not show this to the original tatter. You can tell she put a lot of work into this. It was a beautiful piece, and I need to come back in here and correct some of this stuff going on here, where I had put that painter's tape, and it pulled the papers. I need to do something on the back of that. That's just kind of the introduction, and this is the signature that I'm working in here. And I'm going to put storytelling label there. These are all my Christmas words. And we did this morning. I wrote labels. I'm going to put ugly sweater here. And I'll do something there. And I'm just going to leave these magazine. This magazine, I got it at Walmart, and it's all about the Christmas Carol. And I'm just going to leave these as interest pages. I don't know if I'll do much to them. Here's where I sewed 2 signatures together. So this is the next signature. This documents our Thanksgiving dinner. We went out to a restaurant. And I didn't put faces on here intentionally, but I know I should write who they are. Here's the Christmas tree that I did. And I think I liked it better without all the ornaments on it. I put Hallmark ornaments on it. And kind of hid the tree. And there's my tree skirt that I made last year. I still need to vacuum the floor and put that tree skirt down. And this is the back page. I might just, when I find my glue again, I don't know what I did with that other glue. It's around here someplace. Glue this down, this side, and then this is just a page. And this is a Thanksgiving. This is a Thanksgiving, I went for a drive. I want to document that drive. I've got it all written down in another journal. And this is my still on Thanksgiving here. I made a list of things I was thankful for. Things I'm grateful for in my life. The Lord's presence, our freedom, the roof above my head, my brother, the food that we have, my health, my art, the Meri Atelier, which is my YouTube channel, you viewers, the art community, thrifting, little treasures, my family, our government, our military, tatting, art supplies, my car, my studio, and my art stash. And look, I have all of these to work in yet. I better get busy, huh? But a lot of this I'm going to leave as interest pages like this. I might paint or put a piece of fabric. In fact, let's put a piece of that washi tape up here. I think maybe even this red will go nice. That's what I got it out for. I'm going to make more of this washi tape. Oh yeah, it'll go real nice. I don't want to use those scissors. What did I do with my old ones? Here. I laugh at these. I glued my scissors shut. I don't know if I can unglue those with my heat gun or not. I haven't tried it yet. But every time I reach for scissors, I laugh at those. Alright, I lost my place. Right here, I think. I use the old scissors on this washi tape because that double-sided carpet tape that I make this with can get real sticky. You don't want to use your nicer scissors with it. And I got two pieces of tape here, but Penelope, did I give that pin back to you? We want the tape to remain on the fabric, and this is older, so I don't know if I can get the tape off of here. get the paper off and leave the tape. I don't know if that's going to work. There we go. Now that's just a narrow piece. I want to get this too. Maybe over here. Come on. There we go. So let's just get it started and we'll pull it out as we go. It looks like it's leaving a... Oh, it's rolling it up because I have the narrow on top of the... All right. Now I put it here. And with this tape, because it's a carpet tape, it's kind of one and done. So however it goes on is how it goes on. I like that. Let's throw this away. Give Penelope back her pen. Hi, Dar. She says, hi, Meri, I hope you feel much better. I do feel better. I got a lot of rest last night. I went shopping yesterday, and I came home really tired, and I went to bed early, and I fell asleep. Usually when I go to bed early, I don't sleep good. But I woke up at 2 this morning, so I was up, I was awake. I just got up, went online, had my devotions, made coffee. I was ready to go by 6. Arlene says, hi, Dar. Arlene dropped a link to Daniela Mellon's channel. Is she somebody you want to follow if you're interested in slow stitching, but also art journaling? She's incorporating art into her projects. This is my December daily that I'm working on. So I'll probably do something in there. I haven't decided what. And this is the next signature here. And I'll leave these as interest pages. I'm not planning on doing much. I might do something there. I'll work on these type of pages. So I'm thinking, I have this fabric that I got at the store yesterday. This is Christmas fabric. It's music. I ran in there to see if they had any new publications. Now I could take, I don't know if I want to use a whole page of fabric. Let's hold off on this. I've got another idea. I've got another idea behind me. We'll use this in this journal somewhere, but I might use it for smaller pieces. And if you haven't seen my snowflakes yet, let's put this out here. I tatted these while I was offline. This is, I believe that's is that the first or second one? No, I think this is the second one I did. This is the nicer of the two. And this is the first one. It's my turns are bad, but it's still a pretty snowflake. Not a very well tatted one, if you know tatting. I would put them in here, but I want to put them in my tatting journal. So let's go back to this page. I have behind me here this, I don't know where I got it. I'm thinking I got this from Arlene, but I'm not sure because she sent me some Ideal magazines. I don't know if this is one she sent me, but this would make a nice pocket right here. Let's see something on this page. Pure White Road. Let's see what it has in here. Winter in the country, snowstorm. Ooh, there's a beautiful quilt behind a rocking horse. Got these cups. There's a pretty church. December. Bright December, we salute you. This would go nice toward the front. I kind of like that poetry. And it goes nice in a nice December daily. I wonder what I have. Do I? Oh, you know what let's see. Let me go back. This is only the second signature, and this is kind of Thanksgiving-y. I think I'm going to do it right here, because I'm there. I like this for December daily. It's got another poem on the back, but I think I'm going to put that in here. And I might put washi tape down the side. Let's see what else I have here that I want to pull out. Garden, the Christmas tree, handmade heirloom, the art of paper cutting. Ooh, I'm going to have to read that. Holly and pine, signs of Christmas. Nutcrackers. I've got that nutcracker. I've got a Christmas box that I don't even have out here yet. It has nutcracker ribbon. Save that. Family recipes. Look, there's more nutcrackers. Frozen cranberry salad. That sounds good. In a large mixing bowl, combine 1 softened 8-ounce package of cream cheese. I have that. 2 tablespoons of sugar. 2 tablespoons of salad dressing or mayonnaise. Cream until light. Stir in a 15 and a 1/4 ounce can of crushed pineapple with its juice. I don't know about that. 1 16-ounce can of whole cranberry sauce. And a 1/2 cup of pecans. Ooh, that sounds good. 'Tis Christmas. Chronicle. You guys, I am going to have to put you guys on mute and take a break. My tummy is complaining. I will be right back in a few minutes. Please keep each other company while I'm gone. I will be back in a few minutes. Okay, I am back. Thank you for your patience. That would not wait. I don't like doing that, leaving my desk while I'm in the middle of a stream, but I would have had a mess. I would have had a mess. I'm okay. Arlene had to leave. Hi, Dar. Hi, Malia. She says, I've been lurking and trying to get something done. What are you working on, Malia? Dar popped in. Becky and Paula are here. Arlene had to go do some adult things. She dropped a link to Daniela Mellon's channel. Kathy Berg is at 10 a.m. Eastern. Kathy Arbor. Oh, Kathy Berg is at 10 a.m. When does I'm confused. When does Kathy Arbor come on? I marked Kathy Arbor on my... When does Kathy Arbor come on Tuesdays? I got her in the evening, but I had her at 10. I got Kathy Berg Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern, but I also put, at 1 p.m. Eastern. Okay, she said I had it. I think I have it right. Well, is a deep hole in the ground, Becky says. Okay, I'm back to there. Malia says she's finishing up a couple of journals for Christmas gifts for the girls' teachers. Kathy Arbor is at 1 p.m. Eastern. Thank you, Kimberly, for straightening me out. I got it down right, I think. Kathy Arbor comes on at 1 p.m. Does she still come on at 6 p.m.? When does she come on at 6 p.m.? I had gotten this fabric for $1.99. I had it, this was at our stores. I've had it for a while, but I dug it out. It's got a lot of reds in it. It's got a lot of reds in it. And but see, I don't like when they tape these bags shut. This is more understandable, but you have a hard time seeing what you're getting. I'd rather have it in a bag taped up than tape around it. So I guess I can't complain too much. Let's open this up. I was looking at that Ideals too. Let's open this bag and see what I have. I might do some sewing. Still got my machine out on the counter in the kitchen. Ooh, there's some pretty... Ooh, this is nice. I don't know if it's wool or... No, this is wool. Ooh, this is nice. This is wool. Wool. This is not a cotton. It looks like a polyester. This is cotton. That's one thing. I have a link to K3N Cloth Tales pinned. She was saying that when she goes thrifting, she tries to get natural fibers. But she did show some other things too. This is wool. This might be more of a fuzzy, this might be this might be men. This is more of a fuzzy flannel type. There's some, I'm sure this is a polyester. This looks like another wool piece. These pieces are nice. There's a red. I'm attracted to this piece. I'm going to keep that out. Woo! Look at this. Zigzags. Wide zigzags. These are all reds. Ooh, look at this. It's a flannel. Oh, I'm loving this. It's very masculine. This is nice. You know what I'm thinking? This might go on. No, I want it more for... Forget that, what I'm thinking. This looks like it was the inside of a blouse or coat or something. Looks like a lining piece. Somebody was saving red pieces for Christmas. So I'm happy with those. I'm gonna put these back in the bag if I can get them in there. Hold on. I'm a-trying. I'm saving out a couple pieces. Maybe I'll do some slow stitch on this for my journal. On these pieces for my journal. Not here. I probably could do it here. What time is it? No, I've only got a half hour. I've had a good morning with you guys. I appreciate your coming in. I know I haven't been streaming consistently. Let's finish looking at this. Ooh, look at this. This is another December. Oh, holly branch and mistletoe and Christmas chimes wherever we go and stockings pinned up in a row. These are thy gifts, December. Looks like a store display. And if the year has made thee old and silvered all thy locks of gold, thy heart has never been a cold or known a fading ember. The whole world is a Christmas tree, and the stars its many candles be. Sing a carol so joyfully, the year's great feast in keeping. For once on a December night an angel held a candle bright, and led the three wise men by its light to where a child was sleeping. Ah, I'm liking this. I want to save some of these articles. I was reading about that cranberry salad before I had to take off. I like that. I don't have pineapple. Wonder if I can make it without the pineapple. I have to go back to town though. Wasn't planning on till Thursday. I didn't get to the bank. I went to the thrift store instead of the bank. I should put a Jesus page in my journal. That's what Christmas is about if you're a Christian. It's all about the wise men and the angels. This is an Ideals magazine. The Angel Story. I love this page. The nativity scene. A Christmas Carol. There's a song in the air, there's a star in the sky. There's a mother's deep prayer and a baby's low cry. And the star rains its fire while the beautiful sing, for the manger of Bethlehem cradles a king. Aww. Christmas Carol for children. Through my window. Bits and pieces. That's probably what I want. Ring the bells. I'm going to tear out this bits and pieces. Page at a time here. Whoops, wrong page. I tore the wrong page. Where's the bits and pieces? I tore the wrong page. I got the Christmas Carol for children. There we go. We'll just leave this one in here for now. Somewhere in there. A slice of life. Putting the angel on the tree. That's what I'm going to do today, is put that angel on our tree. Travelers. Home for Christmas. Americans. I was reading about William Clark Moore. He wrote 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. And it was very interesting. When he wrote that, he really didn't want it published. And a year afterwards, he said, okay, you can publish it. I guess his family read it. He was very well known in the literary community, and I guess he thought it was too childlike or something for his stature. I don't know. But he didn't get credit. He said you can publish it in one of the, was it one of the papers in New York City, on paper or magazine. I'm just paraphrasing what I read. And if you do it anonymously, well, it gained in popularity. And several years afterwards, somebody else tried to, he finally admitted he wrote it or claimed authorship of it, but somebody else said that they wrote it. So I don't know what happened with that, but I don't know if it tells that. In here, I wrote it on Wiki. Here, Clement Moore was not in the habit of writing verse for children. Fluent in French, Italian, Greek, Latin, and Hebrew, Moore was a distinguished professor of Oriental and Greek literature who was known for his rather serious-minded writings on religion, literature, and education. He was also a man of great wealth who had earned a reputation as a generous public philanthropist. Nonetheless, with 9 sons and daughters, no matter what public roles he played, Moore was first and foremost a father. Moore was, first and foremost a father, and as he rode home to his family estate outside of New York City by sleigh one snowy evening in late December of 1822, he was thinking about not one of the classics of ancient Greece or questions of higher education, but a simple poem to delight his children. I don't know if it talks about In fact, Moore never sought publication for his poem. He never even wished to have it read outside of his home. But The Night Before Christmas proved to be a classic with a life of its own. A meddling friend ignored Moore's wishes to keep his poem in the family and sent it anonymously to a newspaper in Troy, New York, where it was published just before Christmas of 1823. But I think it was several years later where he claimed authorship of it. This is a very interesting story. Oh, Christmas music box, Mom's Christmas music box. A Christmas Carol, 50 years ago, and Reader's Forum. And this would make a nice pocket. We'll come back to the pockets. I've only got about 20 minutes. I was thinking what I would do on these bits and pieces is go back maybe to here and here. Here maybe. I'm going to put a page there. Let's find it, one of those pages. Hold on. Put something there. Something I don't mind tearing out. Maybe that December page. What'd I do with December? I'm just going to put it in one of these. Hold on. Here it is. Let's put this here because it kind of documents the December daily. And I'll cut that other edge off. And then I'm going to take some of these bits and pieces and put on these tip-ins. So let's get these off for now. Oh, the phone. Mary's working in her journal. And I think I'm going to use double-sided tape on here. And what I like about that dollar store double-sided tape is you can use a lot of it. And it's relatively inexpensive. See if I can't roll this off on here. See if it'll roll off. No, I think it's taking the paper off on it. Well, that didn't work. Let's go back to this. This is about done for too. I got another package of it here somewhere. You can use a lot of it and not feel guilty. That's what I like about this double-sided tape, the Dollar Tree stuff. But I might have to break down, and if I can order it and have it shipped to the store and pick it up, I might do that. I have not checked in that. I like to buy that stuff retail. I don't really like ordering a lot of stuff off of. I will order Amazon, but I have a Prime membership. I did see some tape at Hobby Lobby that was, look, it was $1.49. Probably didn't have as much tape in it, but I just about bought it, but then I put it back on the shelf and said I still got what Laura gave me. All right, we're just going to use that. We're going to put my December page on here and then trim off the edge. So let's see if I can't get this off. Put that one there. And bring this one down this way. Now I guess I'm going to put this one this way too. Well, this is the back page, I guess, of the signature. This is not a big signature. Hopefully I'm getting this. And I'll bet you if I went out to Amazon, I could find tape. Probably just as cheap. But I like the Dollar Tree brand of tape. All right, I'm happy with that. Now let's cut this down. Get rid of these. I did vent about the Dollar Tree experience that I had yesterday, but that was not our regular Dollar Tree. It was not the same Dollar Tree I go to regularly, but I'm not going to go back into that. I've already said my piece. I'm going, yay. She's not going there. Okay. I've got a little to trim off up here if I can. I found a comment on one of my old hint videos about, it's one I have on my front page, about getting tape off with a pen. And somebody said, it's a little harder if you have shaky hands. Wonder if they noticed my shaky hands. Okay, let's take care of this and this, and I think I'll just do that with some washi tape. I've got some Christmas here. We'll give him some pretty tape here. I also have some Christmas seals. What do I have here? These are, I must be too late at Michael's to get the discounted, because I couldn't find any discounted. Usually I find discounted washi tape. Let's see, let's put this, it doesn't really fit. We're going to put it up here. Let's find a bigger tag. Merry Christmas. Oh, here. We'll do the bells. Put that one there. And we'll do one down there. I guess we'll do this one. If I can get it off. Is that repeating? Get that one. Put this one down here. Put this one back. I'm not really too helped on these for these pages. Another page. Oh, this one's pretty. All right. Got a bunch of these at Michael's a couple years ago, and I haven't used them. They're in my washi tape drawer. Alrighty. Put that back. And I got this, which is trees. What's on the back here? Oh, no, that's okay. I think I'll tape these together. Just put a piece of tape down the side here. Could make a pocket. Let's do that. I don't know how much I got left here. Not much. Not a whole lot at all. Yeah, it's not coming off of the... I'm at the end of the row. I'm going to have to hunt out my other tape, but I don't want to do it now. We'll come back to that. That's just a... I put this, when I'm sewing, I had this out or at my sewing machine when I was doing these edges here. And when I thread my needle, I put this behind my needle, and I can see the hole in the needle much better. When you use something white or light behind your needle, you can see the hole in the needle better. All right, well, to be honest with you, I'm going to need that other tape. I think it's behind me. Somewhere behind me. Oh, dear me. Oh, I have to show you this. I have tape here somewhere that Laura sent me. Oh, we're going to go exploring in these boxes. These are all things that are fun to look at. But I was looking for tape. What did I do with all that tape? I had it here. And I put it aside so I wouldn't lose it. Here it is. I put it in a basket. put it in a basket. All right, we got the tape. But now we have boxes to explore. Let's explore a couple boxes because I feel like it. Looky, looky. Slow stitch stuff. What's in here? Oh. Yeah, slow stitch. And some brads. Oh, wait, I gotta get up closer here. Hold on, I got stuff in my lap. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. I get sidetracked. This is too fun. Too fun. Oh, these will go so nice on it. Got them all into packages. Look, there's some cotton. Oh, look, there's some little... Oh, I'm going to take these out. These will go really good on a stitch roll. Am I undoing it? Come on, Meri. We want to see. I'm trying. Get in there with your fingernail. There you go. Look at. Won't that go beautiful on one of those stitch rolls? See, you don't throw this stuff away. These are from prior projects. This definitely is a box for slow stitching. Looks like I started something here. Hold on. I'm taking this out to my recliner. Looks like there's a tag here. Oh, this was from Janet Nash. This is a Janet Nash envelope, I can tell just by the, I'm pretty sure. Or it's Janet Nash's style. I don't see a signature on it. I'm going to have to find out. Oh, all right. It's more of the same. I'll get lost in there. This is all going out by my recliner. I'm going to have to get me another yardage of band. Maybe that canvas. Maybe this canvas here. I don't know if I can, I guess I could stitch that on this. Let's just put this in here. This will go out by my recliner. I'll show you in my next stream how the progress I made or did not make on that. So there's one box. This other box, these are boxes that are behind me. I'm getting ready to put them in my little stash room after I get that bookcase all sorted out. Hold on, it's coming. Here's another box. Though these are stamps from, these I just got. I'm not going to show all of these. These are stamps from, oh, ornaments. Let's keep those out. From Lori, Paint Girly. She had a sale. Is that a Christmas? Wait, what is this? It's upside down. No, that's a giraffe. It almost looked like an angel. Didn't that almost look like an angel with the wing and the head? I couldn't figure that out though, because it doesn't look like angel feet. But if you turn it the other way, it turns from an angel to a giraffe. When we went for, I'm going to put this back. These are stamps from Lori. That's what these are. These are going into that stash room. When we went to our Thanksgiving dinner, my nephew was driving and they have a GPS thing and it has a little, he had it aimed down toward the highway. And I was sitting in the back seat and I'm going, what are those two tall buildings? And they figured out what I was looking at. And I said, it looks like two tall buildings. Where are those? It almost looked like towers in New York City. These go in that box I'm going to take out in the other room. And they were laughing at me because I said, those are the stripes down the highway. We'll keep these out to stamp with. All right. This I think I'm going to put in my journal. They'll go up here. And look at that, back to the tape. What time is it? 8:54, it's time to quit. I'll tell you what my next step is is to put these bits and pieces that I'm going to cut out on pieces like this. I might even tear them. But it's time to quit now. I still have one more box to show you, and you've seen this stuff before. This is just desk clutter. Desk scatter in here. Clippings, more clippings, cards. This is all desk scatter. Should be going on a calendar, maybe a 2024 calendar. There's some charms. Here's from the two shapes from those will go on my stitch roll. There's a tatted butterfly. They get kind of smashed after a while. If you don't take care of them. Some more charms that I could put stuff in. Keep those out. All right, I need to call it a morning. Kathy Arbor is coming on. Kathy Cowell might come on. Stacy Catitude. Kathy Berg comes on at 9. I might have said Kathy Arbor. Kathy Berg comes on at 9. Stacy Catitude is coming on. Paint Girly might be coming on. Later this afternoon, Kathy Arbor will be on. I think Kimberly said 2 p.m. Eastern. Deb Farrell does envelopes like that too, Becky said. What envelopes? Some envelopes. An upside down giraffe turned into an angel. Envelopes. What envelopes are you talking about, Becky? I lost track. Kimberly says, sorry, my girlfriend is almost here. I'm running around making sure everything's just right. I hope you all have a great day. Well, I do too. I really thank you guys for coming in this morning. I know I've been kind of slow with getting stuff done. Slow with streaming. I will try to pop on a little tomorrow morning. I want to get back to my 4:30 hours, but that may not happen till next year. I want to get back to my 4:30 a.m. hours. I'm up, but I'm having coffee and taking care of my morning before I get starting my morning. I'm waiting for the stickles to dry here. They're still wet. I got ugly sweaters, gift wrap. I made a little tree that has red dot stickles. That'd probably take a good 24 hours for these to dry. So I'm going to try to come on tomorrow morning. I still want to work on my cotton batting Santa Clauses. I want to probably go in there this afternoon. I need to write Christmas cards. You may not get your Christmas cards till the end of December. But if you send me a Christmas card, I'll try to get one back to you. I'm really slow, you guys. I want to put a wreath in them. So I'm going to try to work on that. I want to work on this. I'm really enthused about working on this. So have a great day. Like I said, I'll probably try to pop on tomorrow morning around 6. And hopefully I can find my Santa Claus stuff. But it's a mess in here, let me tell you. I have to hop over stuff to get out of this room. Have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Bye, everybody.